Alright, so I want to describe on how to perform a proper close grip pull down. The aim of this exercise is essentially to work the middle back area. So this kind of kite area is your mid trap, whereas up here we've got an upper trap. So we don't really want to work much of our upper traps. We want to work more of this mid trap area, which a lot of us have missing. Essentially, what these muscles are going to do in when you're standing, these can contract and keep your shoulders nice and retracted, so you've got a nice upright posture. Whereas in our day-to-day lives, we're typically on computers, on the phone, leant over with that forward pronating shoulder. These become in a lengthened position and basically they switch off. Another good thing for this exercise, when you have a strong upper back, it's going to prevent rounding of the back when you perform a deadlift, like so. So if you had weak mid-trap muscles, when you go to retract your shoulder blades, these muscles, you're always basically going to get a rounded back because the muscles here aren't strong enough to actually keep these shoulder blades pinned back. So this is why I like this exercise to work this mid-back area. So diving into the cues of this exercise, in the starting position, when I sit down, I'm quite close to the knee pad. So you can't see me from here, but essentially my torso is only an inch or two away from this pad. So when my arms are overhead, my bicep is basically in line with my ear. So my arms are directly overhead. I am not leant back. Again, looking directly from the side of me, my back should be directly vertical. Okay, with no backwards lean. In terms of the actual pull down of this exercise, I'm trying to keep my traps relaxed, and I'm just pulling with this mid-back section. So when I come down, I'm trying to imagine my arms are not really contracting, so I'm not actually gripping the bar very hard. I'm kind of using my hands more like hooks, and I want to imagine that I am pulling using this area. Alright, so nothing else should occur. So when I'm pulling down, there is no leaning back off my back. So you can see all this section of me is quite sturdy and braced. And I am just pulling with the mid-back section. When I come down, I like to hold the contraction for a couple of seconds so I can really focus on activating these muscles here. Now on this video, I actually want to demonstrate what bad form would be. So on this set, I actually was using a load which is too heavy, and how I identified this is you can see my trap, especially this side, I've got this shrug that occurs as I pull down. So I'm shrugging there, which is taking load of what my mid-back should be doing. This trap is kind of contracting before this occurs. So this is what I talked about before when I was demonstrating good form, how you want to try to imagine that you're pulling here and not shrugging at the shoulders, okay? So if you feel that you're performing this exercise and you just feel that your shoulders are shrugging, and no matter what you do, you are always shrugging your shoulders between each rep, the load is probably too heavy. You're better off doing less weight to stop this shrug and using more of your mid back.